What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the podcast. But then there's more. And I'm back with my sister.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Miss Baehoni. I know y'all missed me. Y'all know y'all missed this realness. So my brother is going to be interviewing, asking a few questions, and we just gonna go off the fly. We're gonna pretty much do like we did during our childhood, which was pretty much just talk our stuff. I can't really cuss too much in front of the little one, but I'm trying to work on that. So yeah, we just gonna go back and forth, and we just gonna chop it out.
First question. I guess since we're doing content right now, anyways, let's talk about our journeys through content creation. Like, when did you know that you wanted to take this serious and like commit yourself to it?
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I've always been in the entertainment industry, but as far as like content, here we go. But as far as content wise, hey, Neva, you can't get all up in the camera like that. You want? All right, you want to leave? All right, bet. Bye. But as far as like content creation and stuff like that, I actually accidentally got into it, to be honest, because I was trying to pursue like music and like acting and stuff like that. But how I started off was I got to talking shit about what I was going through at the moment, because I was going through a lot. And with comedy, a lot of the best comedy comes from tragedy, and my life is filled with that. So what was filled with that? See, we're better now. So I actually ended up I was doing parody videos of everything I went through, like with my exes and stuff like that. Just making fun of my situation, because if you can't laugh at yourself, right? And what was crazy was that I got discovered by a podcast, and they asked me to pretty much be on their show. And I was on there, and I pretty much stole the show. And then I kept getting asked to be on podcasts, kept getting asked to do events and stuff. And then my views was just crazy. Like, I started collaborating with celebrities and comedians, A-list comedians and stuff like that. And they started having me on their videos, and I kept going viral. So I was like, damn, like, I'm really good at this. Like, and I'm just literally just speaking from experience and just putting a comedic twist onto it. But yeah, it got me started just accidentally. I think it was nothing short of the grace of God, because I wasn't expecting to be a content creator. I was expecting to be in a whole different field. So yeah, I think it was just when I started seeing celebrities and stuff gravitate towards me and want to be in videos with me and asking me to collab with them, I was like, oh, well, dude, this might work. And then I started seeing them collaboration checks, and I was like, oh yeah, we could do this. Neva, can you please stop moving around?
She's trying to steal the show right now.
Literally, she won't stay still.
But I would say my journey was a bit different. Like, basically, it was something I decided on my own. I was just kind of like, you're good. she was trying to distract me anyways. But yeah, basically I seen the possibilities that I could get from doing content creation, as well as it was something like expressive, and it also got me outside of my box. Since everybody knows that I'm kind of like quiet.
You are. Until they get to know you, and then you just.
Yeah, then I don't shut up. and I talk a lot of crap, but.
Girl, if you want to stay, or you're gonna go. You're gonna stay. They're gonna go. Wait, I want to go upstairs. Okay, well then don't come back over here.
You're good, but yeah, basically, it was just a way for me to teach myself how to get outside of my comfort zone, express my personality better, and yeah. It was just a way for me to get out of the whole like cycle of 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's not for me. My personality does not fit that lifestyle.
I think a lot of people nowadays that lifestyle is really just draining. Like, to be honest, like that whole lifestyle of like being 9 to 5 working in an office. I've tried to work for offices. It just didn't work. It was like it was literally like the fucking geriatric version of Mean Girls. Every office I went to, like literally like y'all in your 40s and y'all 50s still acting like y'all in high school. Like, come on now. I think you should be worried about changing your Depends than worried about me taking a 32-minute lunch break. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Southwest.
Yeah. Like, and plus the workforce isn't the same, really. A lot of these companies will try to they'll try to take advantage of you, honestly. And most of them don't pay enough for the services that you're doing for them.
I feel like they put the wrong people in charge. That's what I feel like. I feel like they pick the dumbest, sluttiest, most uneducated motherfucker, and then they just like, yeah, we gonna put him in charge of everybody.
Because it's about who you know, not what you know.
Kiss.
There's not really any credentials per se to get those jobs. It's kind of just, work there for a bit. Maybe you get in from somebody you know.
Yeah.
Then you work your way up. Then boom.
At the same time, I say do the 9 to 5 until your career kicks off, because you need that extra income. You need that extra.
Yeah.
Because I work like 5 jobs on top of doing the social media shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's like bills is due. So until it like kicks off to the point where I can only do content creation, like, okay, I'm gonna do them little 9 to 5, do them little side jobs, get some side hustles, you know.
Yeah.
There's always different ways, different avenues to make money. You just have to be smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be smart about it. But until then, I would say don't quit.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep going, but take the time out during the day to be able to do your content outside of your job. Because if you're not investing in yourself, let's say like you're investing 8 hours a day, right? Into somebody else's dream, into somebody else's company. Why can you not get off of work after those 8 hours? There's 24 hours in a day.
True.
Why could you not get off of work and spend at least 4 hours on your craft? Spend 4 hours on doing something, creating content or doing something like that. So I would say make room for what you're passionate about, but also just remember bills are due at the same time.
That's true. I would say even start with like an hour, like especially say if you're a streamer or if you do gaming content, maybe even like skits and stuff. And it may only take like 1 to 2 hours a day to do it, depending on what type of skit you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, cause say for example, hers are more like theatric, but other people's may be more simple, but they still hit. So
exactly.
So you may not need to take that much time with it, but it's.
I'm just extra in general. I've always been extra, so mine gonna be a whole motion picture.
Yeah.
Honestly, when it comes to content creation, if you just take that time out, if you're already investing time into somebody else's shit, right, bro? You can invest time into your own shit too. But you just gotta have that balance, because remember, bills is due. Bills are due. So you gotta have that time to pay your bills, but you gotta have that time for yourself too. So just never give up. It doesn't matter what age you are. I know there's some people that are in certain ages. They're like, damn, like if I don't make it by then, I'm not gonna make it. No, like, J.K. Rowling, I think she was like 40 something years old when Harry Potter popped off. Bill Gates, all of them, they were like older. So don't put a timestamp on when your career is gonna pop off. You just gotta keep being consistent with it. As long as you are not in the grave, as long as God keep waking you up every day, keep going. It don't matter about age, it don't matter about none of that. Just keep going.
Yeah. I would also say, like, don't pay too much attention to what other people have to say about what you're trying to do. Like, cause honestly, most of them are just trying to stop you from doing what you're trying to do, because they don't have the courage to go and try and do it themselves. They got so comfortable with working those jobs, so comfortable with just settling, basically. They're not happy with their life, but they have time to scroll on the internet to to bash you and troll you. Like, I've ran into that. Every content creator runs into that eventually.
But you know what I've noticed? People that are in the content creation, right? People that do that, actually are really doing it, like celebrity people to do the same things that you're doing, or celebrities, anything like that. I've been in the room with multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires, ball players, you name it. I've done red carpet. I was just at the BET Awards. It's like people that are actually doing shit with their life do not criticize anybody for chasing their dreams. It's always the people that have given up on their dreams, that are not doing anything with their life, that are working jobs that they hate with people that they hate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, these are the people that always have an opinion. The people that are miserable, that haven't really, you can look at their life and like, what have you accomplished? But the people that you see that are accomplishing things, they're steady trying to build people up and build the ladder so that people can go up.
Oh, yeah.
The only people that are trying to bring you down are like crabs in a bucket. They can't get about their bucket. They can't get about their own way. So now they like, well, if I can't do it, you damn sure can't do it. And especially if you come from where they come from. You come from the same shit that they come from, and all of a sudden you elevate, and they like, hold on, wait 1 minute. Wait 1 second. You can't do better than me. Well, why not? Why can't you just go to my level? Why can't we both just be doing good?
Exactly.
But it's always the people that are not doing anything with their life. They're always going to be the ones that are going to criticize you, nitpick at you, because honestly, when somebody talks about you, really consider the source. Consider the source. Like, is this person a multimillionaire? Does this person have a house? Does this person do this? Is this person established? Does this person follow their dreams? If the answer is no to any of that, you shouldn't be taking no fucking advice from them. No opinions from them. No construct. It ain't constructive criticism because you ain't do shit. It's just hating.
Yeah. And plus, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just hating. Like you can word it differently, and then it'll be two different lines. Like, constructive criticism is like, oh, like I noticed this with your video, maybe the audio is off or something, and then they'll just critique you on that. But then like hating will just be like, oh, they just let anybody make content. Like, like, bruh, of course, that's all you gotta do is just pick up the damn camera and film. Like,
and the people that are talking probably can't even do as good of a job as you.
Exactly.
Not even better. And it's like, you get in front of a camera and we see how many people actually pay attention to your ass. But you gotta talk about me to be relevant. I'm sorry, I got a little too personal with that. But
nah, spit your shit. Spit your shit.
You gotta talk about me to be relevant. So I'm just saying.
That's how it is. That's how it is. They try to piggyback off of
exactly
whoever they're watching at the moment, or they just look for something to go underneath and talk negatively about. They project on other people, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of them can't fight either. But I'm not even gonna go into that.
So what was some things that you learned along the way while you were making your content that helped you through it, or like that you can give to other content creators, like any advice, or like?
I got plenty of advice, man. This is like, I'm still learning as I go. Like, shoot, I still don't know shit. I mean, I know a lot, but I don't, like, a wise man knows that he knows nothing. So it's like, a lot of advice I would say is pay attention to detail, because the details that you don't think people are looking at, they're looking at. Even in your videos, like, people will zoom the fucking on your videos, on your pictures, on your content. Pay attention to every detail. Pay attention to, like, if you're doing like what I do my little videos and my skits about my life and stuff like that. I have to make sure that everything ties into each other. I have to make sure that I'm being detailed, that I'm speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. And I have the receipts to back it. So if you are doing content based off of speaking on something, make sure you have the receipts, just in case a motherfucker want to try it. Make sure you pay attention to details. Make sure that you make sure that you don't let people's opinions, like we talked about this earlier, but don't let nobody's opinions really sway you from doing what you need to do. You create freely. If what you do is what you're passionate about, don't let nobody tell you what to do and how to do it, because the same people that are speaking on it probably can't even walk a freaking foot in your shoes. They can't do it. So I would just say, find your niche too. You would find your niche. Find what you're good at. Find what separates you from the crowd. Find what you're good at and stick at it. Don't try to change. Don't try to conform. Because once you start trying to be like everybody else and try to create like everybody else and make content for everybody else, that's when you lose your authenticity. That's when people don't even care, because your content is just like everybody else's. What is making your content stand out? Create what you want to create. Whatever is put in your heart to create, you create. It don't matter what anybody got to say, because most of the time the commentators really ain't doing nothing. So I would say stay in your lane, stay in your niche, pay attention to details, and don't let nobody hate on you. Them haters really ain't nothing. They don't pay your bills. They don't do shit for you but run their mouth. I was gonna say something else, but I'm trying to work on it. God's still working on me, okay? And final but not least, this is like the top one. I should have said this first. Pray over your content. Pray over everything that you do. Pray when you have an idea. Pray over it. When you're doing, before you do video, pray over it. Before you edit your video, pray over it. Before you send it out into the world, pray over it, because you never know who your content can reach and who your content can help. So that's one thing I would say. Those are the advice, but there's plenty more.
Something for me, but one thing I've learned is that your progress isn't linear. Like, you're not just gonna like do good and then you're gonna be good for the rest of the time. Like, sometimes you're gonna have moments where your content may like be at a standstill. Other times it may pop off. It's kind of like, I think that's also part of finding your niche too. Yeah. But then also, even then, some videos are gonna do like less than others because some people like to interact with certain types of content more than others. Yeah. But yeah, don't let the numbers discourage you, and don't think that you have to like be not consistent, but constant with your numbers. Really, yeah. Don't think about the numbers, and
that will stress you out.
Yeah, it stressed me out for a minute until I realized that it wasn't gonna be the same all the time.
No, it's not, because you see on mine, if you look on my page, I have videos that got like 100K views, and then I have some videos that only got 10K.
Yeah,
it goes up and down, so it's just up to the audience of what they like and what they catch on to, and of course the algorithm fucks everybody in the ass.
Yeah.
So it's just, you can't get discouraged by the numbers. Like, I have things that I've got low numbers on versus high numbers. And it's like the things that got higher numbers for me, which was crazy, it was stuff that I wasn't expecting to even blow up. And I was just like, y'all like that?
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, don't scrap things too soon, because it's almost just like music artists. Yeah. Most of the songs that blew up for them were songs that they didn't even like that, actually. And then they were like, they had somebody who actually wanted to see them win, just like, nah, drop it, trust me, it's gonna hit. Like, same thing with videos, just drop it. Like, and don't worry about making mistakes, or like, because making mistakes is just gonna make you a better creator at the end of the day. Exactly. If you're just expecting to do everything perfect, you're never gonna drop anything. But anyways, that was the podcast. But then there's more. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you guys subscribe to MJ's World. But then there's more. This is Baehoni. This is Sis. We're going to have more sibling content coming up for you guys. And remember, never give up on yourself. Never give up on your dreams. And continue to keep striving regardless. Age doesn't matter. Find your niche. Stick to it. And don't listen to the haters, okay?
Peace. Was there anything that you want to say, little Missy?
Yeah.
What you want to say? Say hi.
Hi.
She said hi. She said subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, MJ's World. Then also check out my socials. I got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of them. I'll put it in the bio.